Well, hey guys, welcome to the corner where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. Today we are playing catch-up. I have missed 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Super Review, so this is all 3 in 1. Well, the first one we have is episode 70, where it's the baseball filler. The baseball filler was pretty interesting, I guess. It had some great points and a lot when it really came down to it. But it still failed to progress any type of storyline in any way whatsoever. Um, it was just kind of one of those fun little episodes, fillers that ended up happening. Somebody called it world building once. I'm like, it's not world building if it has nothing to do with the world itself. It just is an spin-off right there. Unless it comes in later on and they talk about the baseball game at some point in time. But it seems like both these fillers the fillers that we've gotten are things that will only be brought up when they need a filler type situation, so they won't have ever come into effect during the series. One thing we get to see is actually Yamcha becoming the kind of a main person in this episode. It was pushed around, thrown here and there, and Yamcha was the only one that really knew how to do baseball. He seemed cool, he did what he wanted, he even put his martial arts into the pitch, making it a lot harder for them to hit the ball. And then it goes into the second part. It goes into the top of this. Wait, it's the top or the bottom of this first. Well, anyways, it's a team switch, and now it's the other team's turn to Universe 6's turn to pitch type of situation, and we see an epic standoff between Goku and Vegeta. But before then, Vegeta hits Yamcha in the side with the ball, and realized, oh, we're not supposed to hit people? Wow, what type of situation. So Yamcha gets swatted. Yamcha is still second during the commotion between Goku and Vegeta, and then he ends up, during an out of a hit, Yamcha takes third. When he takes third, the God of Destruction of Universe 6 throws a ball at his back. Yamcha really just does not have the best of luck during this game. He gets beaten, destroyed, and stuff like that, blah blah blah. Well, he stays alive. He's still in the game, guys. He's still in the game. As we head into the later part where the God of Destruction start fighting over things. And we end up with this scene. I mean, oh, whoa. Jeez, guys. I mean, this scene. Yes. Yamcha made it home. And his meme likeness after this point. It was a very meta moment, guys. I mean, like, this seems familiar. And went on about that stuff after that point. Well, Universe 7 takes the lead and has the point. They are victorious in this baseball game. Yeah. Yamcha being the hero of the episode for once in his life. This is the Yamcha moment. The moment where we are like, yeah, Yamcha's back in his normal position. Except in baseball terms. Anyways. Enough with that episode. We move on to the actual progression of the storyline. Episode 71 and 72. We're going to do these together because it's pretty much one big fight. It turns out Goku is under has a hit after him because somebody put out a hit on him. That situation, Vegeta's trying to figure out what training Goku's going through. Goku actually goes through severe training to be able to sense hits, to be able to hear hits, to be able to get that stuff situated. Well, Goku actually dies from hits for the first time, but Goku does something very sneaky, which I find very interesting, actually. He shoots his energy ball in the air as he's about to die. When he shoots up the air, it comes back down and brings him back to life, which means the Dragon Balls are back in action. There's still one wish on them. There's still one thing left to do with that. When he was talking about he's been training for a year for this stuff, I thought, oh, the Dragon Balls are back. Definitely going to be using that wish then, since he's going to die. Well, Goku brings himself back to life in episode 72. With the energy coming back down onto him and jolting him back awake. Um, this being said, he learned Hit's move and is able to fight back at Hit for a bit. Well, Hit has another thing up his sleeve. He actually can change himself into a different dimension, causing Goku not to be able to hit him. This becomes a very big obstacle for Goku until Goku figures out a way to break into the other dimension, which is actually a physical dimension that he can actually destroy, and it's not a invisible dimension that he can't even pertain to grabs. It's actually an area that is created by Hit that he flips into this dimension while his other image is there. I think time's pretty much stopped there type of situation. It's kind of a weird thing. Anyways, it turns out they end up. Goku wins this fight, and you find out that Goku actually ordered the hit on himself. So Hit would continuously try to attack him, so he could, so Goku could continuously get better at what he does. The flow of the storyline really worked well. I wasn't that excited to hear about the Hit killing Goku thing, but they spun it in a good way. They spun it where things actually kinda wrapped into each other at that point in time. Next thing that looks like it's coming up is the Universal Tournament, and that's going to be a very interesting thing to watch. It looks like next episode is another filler type episode. Sandman movie, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But I'll watch it anyways. I've been watching them all. It doesn't really matter at this point. Other than that, these episodes seem to really flow well. They had a constant flow of the animation, and the storyline seems to still have some good flow to it as well. You get to see all the stuff. I don't know if the Hit thing is actually going to be something that's part of the storyline, or if it was just a little fun little thing that they decided to throw in there type of situation. I could not tell you in the slightest on that, but you know, it's all dependent on if it shows up later on or not. But I'm gonna guess it will because of the tournament aspect, and they actually mentioned something that's going to happen later on. So this should be very interesting, and figure out what goes on next, right, guys? Yeah. Anyways, if you guys what if you guys have watched all three of these and you want to comment on it and let me know what you guys decide on it, just comment down below. I will respond if you comment. Make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and like this videos if you liked it, because that really does help me figure out what I need to do next. As we continue on to to Dragon Ball Super Series, we will figure out what we'll go through do next. Until the next time, guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one as well.